Progress.
You're not supposed to shower.
Yeah, you are. Ready? Are we ready? 5 minutes. 5-minute warning. Yeah. 5-minute warning. I can't believe this rain. Ken just put a lawn in for Hayden. Oh, by your house?
Yeah, I saw pictures. I drove by that way.
Yeah, so because it's a thing over there, and so we just put the lawn in now, and we've bought him plans to do the front. Like he's putting a deck on the front of his front door. But now I hope it doesn't get washed out. Well, darn it. He did. There was a bed on the corner where that little street is and 116. He took that bed out, and now we were going to put another bed in there, and we're like, screw it. So the whole thing is gravel. He put a retaining wall, and he's putting a fence up and a gate for storage behind, but he's got 2 employees that park there every day. He's got 2 tenants that are living with him, and he's got a dump trailer, a camp trailer, 2 trucks. So the whole thing is. We were lucky to get the lawn that we did because we had to pull it back from the road because he wanted to park along the road too. And well, I haven't been there before at 2:30, and holy cow! So I was parked across the street, right in the park, all day, whatever. Probably just parked in the curb, probably I don't know. And I felt that there was danger because those kids are like crazy. Yep, and they're nuts. Yeah. But you know what I did see too is there's 3 boys. They must go to the high school because it's right as all the kids are going crazy. There's 3 boys that are running, not like casually on tire, run down 116, and then they cut into that trail. They go across Cadence with 2 lawnmowers and a weed eater. The 3 days that I was there, every day they were there. So they're off mowing lawns, making money, and they're happy and excited to go do it.
3 days outside. There's still so much lawnmower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I thought at first too. The cop's wife, right? Like, what? No. And then the next day, and they're nice. Like it's their dads probably. They're nice looking. I know. I love that. I thought it was really cool.
Does Ken confuse? Does he know what to do now?
He walks around like this. So but he's a worker. Like when he's like he just works. So he put Hayden's yard in. He spread all the gravel, spread all the dirt, did all the gravel, put the topsoil and the lawn, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And then he moved my staging. I got 2 big warehouses for all my staging. So he moved all the staging, which is a crazy job. And then he leaves next week on the 9th. He's gonna be gone for a month over in the Bay fishing. And that's gonna be he's got all these different guys that are cycling through. They're gonna drive over, I guess, and he'll be gone for a month, and then he'll come back. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He's got all kinds of projects that he wants to make curbs. He wants to buy this curb thing to put a curb under our deck. To, then fill it in with gravel or whatever, so it's easier to mow. Is it? Well, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. I'm good. How are you? 1 minute warning.
Nobody was sleeping. I felt. No problem.
Hey, my friend, I've been missing you. I know. I'm running with like a cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Okay, no minute warning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Did you guys swim here? Who swam? Well, I think Amy swam here. You swam here.
I'm explaining the early idea of toweling off after.
Okay, Ron, would you like to lead us in the play? Oh, hello, good morning, Sergeant of Arms. I'm sorry. I knew it, I didn't know it.
Look at his emotion. He's feeling so upset that he was left out.
Well, and I feel kind of bad, because Lori said, when people check and they go, oh no, Ryan's here. I need more ones. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. We take Venmo, cash check, like all the
Will you
things.
please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, everybody ready for the four-way test?
With emphasis.
All right. We ready? Here we go. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair? Third,
All right. Okay, get it together, people. Okay, do over.
Oh. Okay, you ready? First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better relationships? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Is that okay?
That's kind of like T top. Okay, only the old people are gonna know that one.
I remember that one.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Scott. Okay, do we have any guests here today?
Yeah,
Kyle is not a guest. He's a cherished member. Okay, no guests, no visitors. Okay, so today is gonna kind of be a do-over, just like our four-way test, but we're gonna do a do-over for last Friday's club meeting portion of my favorite meeting of the whole year, the scholarship meeting. But the beginning was kind of a shit show because we tried to do Happy Bucks when all the parents were coming in and all the things. So when we do Happy Bucks today, I'd love for you guys to just repeat what you said you were happy about last Friday, and then add another one in and give us your 20 bucks. So that would be amazing. Let's do that. And also, we have a very special club meeting organized for you today with our upcoming president, Chris Vallow. So get excited.
Settle down.
Settle down. Okay, so from last week, birthdays, anniversaries, Rotary anniversaries, all of that stuff. We only have one person to announce this morning, and a happy birthday on May 30th to Linda. So Linda, normally what we do, and this is, we haven't really done it for a bit, is you get to choose us to sing to you or make a donation or the gauntlet.
Oh, I'll make a donation.
You're smart. I like smart girls.
20 bucks donation.
Nice, thank you. That's awesome. Okay, so announcements. I'm going to let the committee chairs make their announcements, but I'm just going to say again that meeting last Friday was amazing. And I want all of you to burn the students and the parents' faces into your memory, because we work hard to, no one gives us the money to give away, right? We sell them. That's a lot of corn, right? It's a lot of auction baskets. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of dedication by the whole club. And giving it away is amazing. And seeing their faces and how proud they are. I mean, Mackenzie's parents, that I have a photo of them, and it was just, their faces just beaming with pride. And so that's what we're doing. So when you're signing up for the corn booth, which is going to be so much fun. You're going to be fighting for slots to fight in, to serve in there. But think about that. That's what we're doing, is we're serving to give it back to the community. Another thing. Okay, let's see. Lance is not here today, so I'll just give you his. They did the scholarship night the other night with Sam and Debbie Franz and Derek Franz and Carrie were there. He said it was really successful. They represented the same students that we did on Friday. And then he made mention that Sam has us into local media. So I'm not sure what that means, but somewhere we're going to be in the media. He also, everyone we've submitted our information for the background checks. It's all been submitted. So if you need to duck out, this is your 5-minute warning. Okay, and then Brian Ruiz isn't going to be here today, but he wants to thank everyone that came to the road cleanup last weekend. It was Brian, Gary, Chris, Jack, and Jim. Did I miss anyone? Okay. There is a fabulous photo of these guys in their yellow vests with their giant bags of garbage on our Facebook page. So again, when you're online on Facebook, if you could go to our page, like the photos, share the photos, do all the things, because all the engagement bumps us up in other people's feeds. He also wanted me to mention that we have farmers market this week. So he's going to be sending out a sign-up sheet this afternoon for everyone to sign up. And it did start Wednesday, and it is all new. With the new street that's open, it feels bigger. It's going to be really amazing. So sign up, work the booth, go get some kettle corn, and then go to the beer garden with the live music. The Arts and Parks is sponsoring, and I can tell you that's super fun. Okay. Brian also has a skate park sign up or cleanup that he's going to be sending out a sign up sheet for. Oh, no. So I checked the 11th.
8 o'clock.
Well, we're
In the morning?
Yeah. Prior to the other event.
Okay, because he's got a meeting this morning and he hasn't been able to respond. Okay, perfect. And then also, okay. So for our annual banquet this year, thanks to Brian, who brought a band to the annual banquet and set the bar here. Garage band. That was awesome. I still have it on video because Rotary is the best. So for our celebration this year, I'd love to see everybody there. We're doing a Viking celebration feast. So we do have the menu set. The board decided last time that we're doing stuffed chicken and a bunch of really good stuff because it's Ruth. Everything Ruth does is amazing. But we're doing a Viking gear. We are gonna the tables are gonna be Viking themed feast. So fun time. Jim's doing the music. Lori.
Well, I'm just my one concern. If we're doing a Viking feast, are we eating with our fingers or?
That's a good point.
If you're still silverware.
Yes, we are.
What about
No, we're not.
lutefisk?
Lutefisk?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no lutefisk allowed.
Yeah.
If my mom shows up, I'm sure she'll bring plenty, but no.
Everyone brings their own kill.
Kill?
And drinks.
Well, we could do that. That's an idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'd like to see you.
BYOK.
Careful what you wish for.
There's some rabbits running around my neighborhood.
We don't kill rabbits.
Yes,
We don't kill rabbits.
and we don't kill lutefisk. Okay.
We could kill the lutefisk.
This is dead.
Okay, so the Viking feast celebration, Gary sent out an email with an invite to everybody. It's on the 26th, starts at 4, so 4 to 7 or whatever, 4 to 8, whatever. Super fun, $35 a person. And you RSVP by paying Lori cash or check or calling Gary. His number's on the invitation, and you can pay with the Square or you can Venmo it in. If you Venmo in, please make a memo, annual dinner, Viking dinner, whatever, and so that she can keep track, because it gets kind of confusing when all this money starts flowing in. Okay, moving on. Lori, you're next. Do you have a treasurer's report?
Just to follow up with that, nothing new on the treasurer's report. Once we do the month end, I'll have more information. But I do have my little square on my phone here, so I'm all ready to start swiping cards for the annual dinner.
Awesome.
So don't be shy.
Yes, don't be shy. Vikings are not shy. Not shy. Gary, do you have anything today as secretary?
I have a few things, yes. I'm going to send around a thank you card from Highland Elementary School, signed by a whole lot of people for the project that we did up there. And it was a nice thank you note, so I'll send that around. Next board meeting and the last board meeting of the Tsar of Zenia,
Just say
Yes.
dictatorship.
June 16th. No, dictatorship was really under Scott.
Oh,
Oh.
That was the dictatorship. That
Little
started the whole
dictator was
thing
my
going.
nickname, yes.
little
I have
dictators
a-
are me.
I was there. I remember.
Perfect.
The next meeting of Rotarian in Action is this coming Tuesday, June 7th at Don's house, right, Don?
That's right.
5:30.
It's gonna be good weather. Don lives on the lake, just saying.
And if you are interested, today at 2:00 is the memorial service for Harv Judy, and I'm gonna go to it, so anybody wants to go with me?
Where is
let me
it?
know. First Christian Reformed Church in Everett. At 2 p.m. That's it.
Okay. Vala, would you like to hold your report until you report?
I got it right now.
Okay. Don Iverson, president nominee, do you have anything?
Yeah, well, actually just things that I have been hearing from other individuals like yourself.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah,
like we've got
surprise.
A great corn booth location.
Oh, our corn booth. Okay, we have the best location in the city. I'm not kidding you guys. We do such a great job in that booth, and they like us at the Aquafest selection, whatever. So I got to do a walkthrough the other night, and oh hi. I got to do a walkthrough the other night, and so they put that beautiful new street in, or 2 street or whatever it is, and then there's a gravel area that is between the church and the new street. So we are on the corner on the gravel area. So they were gonna make us, because they have beautiful new concrete, they were gonna make us put a tarp down. And I've been freaking out because I don't want people to slip and water on tar, whatever. So my husband's been brainstorming it. He's gonna give me some OSB and like all this stuff. And so now we've cured all that, and we're on the gravel, on the corner, right across from the post office. So we have a beautiful new sidewalk in front of us and the beautiful new street in front of us. And we're a double booth right on the corner. That is the best spot
It is a good spot.
ever. Yeah.
You must know people.
Don't drip corn on my
Well, there might be some trails of butter, free butter going down the street, but we can't control that. Not in July. No, they're going to put you off. The council will put you off, dude. Because Aquafest is too important this year.
So I do have one.
So sorry to interrupt you.
Maybe it's one question, and that is, have we got our sponsors lined up for graphics now for like the farmers market to start kind of publicizing some of this stuff, like a big banner or something?
Well, right now, we're working on the tickets in progress, and there are 20 tickets to have available for Wednesday. Sorry, some tickets. So that part is done. We did get the A boards in to so we can start working on that, but I just got those yesterday, so I was going to talk to Michelle about making that happen.
We do have a new banner too. We have a new roll-up banner that is going to debut at the farmers market. And really it's a generic banner. I think it says something like, join us in serving the Lake Stevens community and the world.
Oh, okay.
And are cool that, we have the beautiful new logo with the wheel and Club of Lake Stevens, and there's some at the top, but we'll have that for Wednesday.
Awesome.
Yeah, super awesome. It's pretty. Okay, so moving on. Do you want to talk about sponsorships now under club services?
Yeah, we did a couple new sponsors. Last week, we were at $25,000. First Financial, Creamery, Williams Realty, Bickford Mortar is now a sponsor. So Where we're at right now, Criminal. We're at $32,250. $7,250 from last week, so that's we're on a roll.
That's pretty good.
So you do have a new old business that is in town, Dean Johnson's Auto.
Yeah, we're gonna, you talked about going down, talking to them.
They want to be part of the team.
Todd's a member of Rotary Monroe.
Yeah, I think you're the owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
What?
Do you know him?
Yeah.
We're gonna give them a call with a contract, all over that. Yeah, I think it'd be, I was,
He's in the community.
oh, for sure.
Yeah, he's not coming to business. Just doesn't make sense.
Well, if you can see, find out, the sooner the better, so we can get them on there.
Yes, sir.
And this number keeps growing because each of you are asking your connections and within your networks, and that's what's really just driving the numbers up. This isn't one or two people, mostly it is Jim, but yeah, I think everyone for their contributions, right? That's what's gonna keep the club strong and moving forward,
And we get to give it away.
yeah.
Like, think back, that's those kids. That money goes to the kids. And I mean, we do other stuff too, but just keep those kids' faces and their parents' faces or the guardian, in your mind, because that's what we're working for, is, that. Do you have anything on club services also? Okay. Okay, and I already did community services with Brian, talking about farmer's market for this Wednesday, and then the skate park cleanup coming up. Do you have anything for foundation? Hello? Bueller?
Perfect.
Doing awesome.
And Kevin O'Brien is also on the list for the sponsorship.
And
Kevin, and you?
I did it.
Oh, yeah, you were, that's a long time ago.
Oh, sorry. I just committed this week.
Oh, yeah, that's all right, yeah, I guess you are. You're part of the-
I'm Hannah today. Okay, International Tracy DeLorme.
Yes, thank you. I have nothing to report except to ask Linda, can you make it to the June 16th, which is the Rotary Board meeting? There's an IPA meeting that day.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so thank you to Linda. She is actually taking over the International Services Chair for next year. So please watch as my outgoing, we haven't spent all the money. So I am a firm believer in we need to spend all the money. So I'm going to send it out to the International Committee, which really is, I send it to everybody. So even if you don't think you're on the committee, you actually are. So chime in.
Welcome to the International Committee, everyone.
Yeah, welcome. So chime in, and I'm looking forward to where Linda takes this International Committee next year. I feel like I haven't.
Maybe we'll have an international service trip
In Chile.
in Chile.
Yeah.
Chile. In Chile. I got to practice that because I'm getting on a plane. Membership, Mr. Ron Rasmussen.
I do. I have a new member to announce. The board approves Raquel Payman.
She apologizes for not being in attendance today, but from here on out, she should be wide open on Friday morning.
Bring ice cream now.
Yeah, a little of everything.
Yeah.
You let her know.
Okay, awesome. I think we're good. Kyle.
Not much beyond Tuesday, we have our meeting over at Don's house. Hopefully we'll be outside. Sunny.
It'll be sunny.
Talk about.
Tuesday will be sunny. For sure.
Unlike
Okay.
this morning.
It's sunny. It's nothing. It's rain. We needed the rain.
Just got washed away. That's some
We did. There was a house that was hit by lightning in Lake Stevens. I saw this morning. That's a thing. Like blew the siding off. What?
You're up on the hill.
I am on a hill and I was a little worried, but
Maybe that's what you saw.
it's all good. Okay, so any other announcements before we go to do over Happy Bucks? Jim, anything more from you? Anything at all? Okay, I do want to also just let you guys quickly know about the live music at Farmers Market every Wednesday night, from 6 to 9-ish, somewhere in there. Beer garden, it's on the observation deck outside City Hall. Beer garden, they have beer, wine, cider, and then the Meathead's food truck is there too. And this last week they had sliders, hot dogs, and they had a Frito pie, which sounds kind of gross, but it was really good. It was really good. And so it's a great time to go get a little bit of dinner after the farmers market, grab a beer, and then listen to the live music. So that's an Arts and Parks Foundation fundraiser. It's been really good for us last year, so we're running it in 13 weeks this summer. So FYI, get the word out, tell your friends, because we're just starting to advertise.
I forgot, I'm sorry. Last week we had somebody, I don't know who, way over sent and for the food. So Kevin, I hope your guys liked the yogurt parfaits I brought down there and the muffins, and they were really nice. And wow, really? Thanks. Like, yeah, even washed my bowl out. It's like, just dump it.
Dude, firemen, that's what firemen do. They're like,
Yeah,
they're awesome.
Yeah, so,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Nancy trained them well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, we give you Sergeant of Arms, Kevin O'Brien.
Good morning, everybody. How's it
Good
going?
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, James. Good morning. How are you? Okay, we've got a little drawing to do to start off.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have any Zoomers today.
Shall we turn it on?
Well, don't you like watching yourself? No.
I don't.
We could. Isn't that, it's weird. We don't, I think all the Zoomers should be fine because they're not here.
We can leave the computer on. We can just turn-
Done and done.
Oh,
Linda?
yeah, maybe somebody will pop up.
Would you please draw?
What time is it? It's
You want me to
7:52.
do that?
Whatever you want to do is fine.
Right now, probably. I'd
So the
like to, but I'll
number
leave
is
it.
910.
910. It's Joyce. She wins every week.
Mrs. Tran.
Oh. Who was it?
Uh,
Kyle. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Don, if you do that, we'll lose the recording. Don, if you shut down the Zoom, we'll lose.
I'm not
the
gonna
recording.
turn, I'm just turning it so she can see it if somebody.
Got it.
No Zoomers. I don't think we've had a meeting without any Zoomers.
Yeah.
We've had Zoomers every time. It's weird. But is Angie's phone still connected?
No, I disconnected when there's no one on there.
Okay, Madam President.
Yes.
What is the routine this morning? What would you like us to do?
I would love for people to repeat what they said Friday.
Okay.
We couldn't really hear, and there's always good stuff. And then if they have something new,
Okay,
awesome.
repeat what you said Friday, and if you have something new, and then, did you also say give big?
Well, if they feel inclined and
Yes.
don't want to fine for not.
Okay, all right, sounds good. I'm okay with the honor system today and saying no fines. Are you okay with that?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So no fines because of the goodness that occurred last week.
It was so good. That was
And
so good last
so
week, you
let-
guys.
Let's just have some fun, and I'll come
Mhm.
over and start with Joyce. Good morning, Joyce, good to see you. What's your, and you can make it up.
We don't remember either, so whatever you say is good.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna go this way, I think, except today.
I'm pretty sure you don't want me to repeat what was said yesterday, or last week, because last week around this time I was in a meeting, so I'll just say I'm happy to be here. Was it sunny last week? I could maybe say something about
It was
that.
beautiful.
Okay, so then I'm happy it was sunny.
And that we gave away $26,500
Yeah.
to amazing youth.
Yeah.
More? Is there more?
More happy.
Last week I said that my son was here. He's still here. We're having a blast. My sister's here now. I'm celebrating that. She's here for my grandson's graduation next week. And so we're having a good time. Happy. I'm gonna have to Venmo my birthday 20.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I was not able to say anything last week because I was serving the food, and thing. I took some great notes for next year, so I am ready.
Awesome.
Next year.
I think I was happy for all our great sponsors. So,
You think? You know,
well,
you are
I am.
like
I-
crazy
I was
happy.
last week, too.
You're every week,
Every week.
happy.
On $5 happy because they're still fine.
Yeah, nice.
Save money early. Saving for no fines, and then $10 because the rain will help my yard.
Thanks for teaching those kids.
Yes,
Appreciate
appreciate it.
it.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Kyle.
Heroes work.
Hi, you're gonna start with me? We're in the middle now.
It all starts with you.
I've got $20 for Rotary today.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm really happy that May is over. May was a learning month. I had as a lone person in the house anymore. I had to learn how to run the dishwasher. Oh, and I found out that you had to use the right kind of soap in the dishwasher.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, you got a real mess on your hands.
Did you put dish soap in
I had
there?
to learn how to run the washing machine. And I've got that down pretty pat now. And the microwave is still a challenge to me. But I'm still working on that. Okay, and if I can get through the month of May, if I can get through the month of June, I will be a happy, happy guy. And I will be able to sit down and just say, the world is good, enjoy it. So
Yes.
there's my,
I don't think he irons.
You iron? You should practice on your martini shaker. Operate.
You're pretty handy with those gin and tonics.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. As long as the ice maker keeps working, we're good.
Oh, I gotta go get work.
But you didn't give up. You didn't give up.
Oh, no.
Gin and gin is really good.
I did not run out of gin.
Does the gin help the learning curve?
Well, anything that helps is accepted. You know, but the greatest thing I had was Laurie on my team. She took care of so many things in my life, you know. There was a lot of legal things that had to be taken care of. And Laurie saw that either she did it or I did it. So we're in good shape on all those things. The house is now in my name only.
Cool, so you gotta clean it. And do
You gotta clean it.
He's looking for the switch on the vacuum.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he knows how to vacuum.
Get a Roomba.
Yeah, get a Roomba. 100% get a Roomba.
And I learned how to make the bed and things like that.
It only took 96 years.
That's all.
So Chris, how are you gonna talk? I don't know. I had a speech.
How are you with the dishwasher, Chris?
Yeah.
You're good with the dishwasher?
I've never used my laundry machine either, so. Anyhow, last Friday, and we're having a great time here today, and it's really a lot of fun, so I'm glad there's no fines, and the club's doing great, so.
That, your episodes reminds me of the Brady Bunch, Peter Brady, you know, he put too much soap in the washing machine.
But he had Alice.
They did have that one.
They had Alice, yeah.
Do I look like I'm in a giving mood?
Yes?
Oh, you look benevolent. Well, I sent $20. I sent $20 to Venmo from June, but I'm happy Lauren got up this morning to tell us about his trials and tribulations. That makes two of us. I like it. I like it. This table looks especially generous.
Well, I am happy to report that, first of all, your poor fish are doing really well in the aquaponics system.
I got more.
And the bluegill are getting huge, and it's the most productive garden I've ever had, even with this weather, is going crazy, growing. So those that show up on Tuesday for the Tuesday afternoon meetings may have an opportunity to see what really growing power we have in this weird climate of ours. But yeah, it's really pretty amazing.
What kind of fertilizer?
Fish. It's strictly for fish. The only thing is I have probably all spring, if you take 2 of these cups full of fish food, is the only thing that's gone into the system, other than rainwater. Yeah, and I'm sure the fish weigh at least this much, so they must convert oxygen or something as well as the fish food, to what they use to grow. But it's just, that's it.
Are you eating any yet?
No, but I'm not naming you. And I haven't told them, it's not a good idea to be the first guy with the food, because some of them are like that long, and others are okay about that. The guys that are this long, they're gonna be on the menu maybe next year.
Awesome, that'd be cool. I'm happy to be here in person instead of the Zoom.
It's good to see you in person.
Yeah.
Instead of the Zoom.
Well, last week I was happy, and I'll apologize too, because my internal alarm clock didn't wake me up at 5 o'clock, because our place in Eastern Washington is so quiet and peaceful. I slept right through our meeting and broke us up at about 9 o'clock. So,
You did?
yeah,
How do you do that?
I don't know, it just.
That's so
Your boss
awesome.
is working too hard, or?
No.
Do we need to talk to him?
Nope.
That's so awesome. That's what it's for.
Yeah. You wake up late.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know about that one.
They're struggling to have fun. Here we are. With all of my, thank you, for everything that we have.
Last week, I put a comment about the fact that I was getting together with some classmates. We get together the last Tuesday of the month at Oldwood Mall. And sometimes there's 15 to 20, and sometimes there's only 3 or 4. So we got together. That's one thing. Rochelle talked about scholarships. If anybody wants to see any of the pictures, every picture of every recipient is on the website. Go take a look, and it's in the bulletin that James puts out, so you can go see all of them. We got group pictures as well.
Thank you for taking those, Gary.
Yes, thank you, Gary.
This is actually really smart.
You were smart when you were there.
I threw in a little extra on the Venmo at the door, so I would be thankful today for my mouth's not working. So we were notified that they no longer call it earmarking, they call it congressionally something. No, congressionally mandated spending or something, but we're in the final look for 2.5 million to redo Main Street. Cool.
Is this federal money?
Federal money,
No, it's your money.
bringing your tax dollars home.
Good.
What's that? We're in Roundabout.
No.
It'll be great.
Where's the roundabout?
Right over the creek.
That's exciting.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
The center will be a big hole.
It'll
where you
be
can see the
great.
creek.
It'll be great. Yeah, just bloop.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
pass over the curtain.
The city's name. City. Taxpayers, yeah.
Last week, I was thankful for teachers. My heart was hurting for what's been going on. And I was also thankful that my family got a new tandem bicycle. It's super fun and it's really fully sized that my husband can be the captain or I can be the captain. But the intention is that my new friend from the YMCA is only 28 years old and has MS and she's legally blind. And she has aspirations to do a half Ironman triathlon, and so I will be her guide in 3 months' time. So we needed that safety bike, so it should be a fun journey.
That's great.
I'm thankful for this last week too, but I'm thankful that my brother survived his open heart surgery. My sister finally got the right therapy for a rare form of diabetes, and my mom survived her first round of chemotherapy.
When are you going in?
That's what I was trying to figure out. All this happened in the last month of time. So I had to then follow up and go down there for a couple of weeks after that to babysit my brother and help my mom and the whole thing.
At least they're emptying their beds for you.
Well, there you go. Actually, I took my little futon with me and put that down on the floor. I was moving house to house.
They're lucky to have you.
Last week I was happy for the scholarships, and still am, so great job on that team for putting all that together. And we're excited that it's Friday, looking forward to the end of the school year, though it's not really ending for us because kids are going to keep going through the summer in some cases. And I'm happy that Lauren's proved to us that you can still learn even after he's been around a few days. So there you go.
Awesome.
Did I come out? Were you happy already?
I'm happy. Okay, so last week I was happy because my husband retired last Friday. So I left here and went down to the station and we did the whole thing. And he did his last sign off, which was I'm gonna cry now too. So that was, but I was really happy about that. So he, after 31 years, is now considered law enforcement retired, I think. And he got a new badge, so he still has a badge. Just says retired across the front of it. So that made me happy for him. And then today, I'm actually happy for the rain. Like, we haven't had this kind of rain. Let's just get it out and get it done and move on to Sunday.
It's all weekend rain.
Yes, it is all weekend rain, but as long as I have an event on Tuesday, so that's an indoor-outdoor, so let's bring on the sun for Tuesday.
Bring it on. Sunny and 70 degrees on Tuesdays, the weather.
I'm hoping, but I keep checking the iPhone weather and it's never right. So,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Right on.
Thank you. It's huge for him.
Big deal.
He's just walking around like this. He doesn't know what to do.
What do I do next?
What do I do? I can't tell him.
I have something he can do.
I bet. He's working his way down the list. He's been doing huge projects. It's only been a few days, but he's working his way down the list.
Right on.
And then he's going fishing for a month.
Fishing, yep,
Fishing,
and fixing.
fishing and fixing.
That's it.
That's his whole life from now to infinity. Fishing and fixing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a happy 20.
Awesome.
Missing last week. It sounds like a great event. Oh, thank you.
It was good. It was so good.
Super cool. So two things in the O'Brien family. Last night, Colin O'Brien, who's graduating from Everett Community College with an AA and his high school diploma, he
Awesome.
put on his regalia, and he's got tassels and deals, honors, and Phi Beta Kappa. And this little guy started off, he has a little learning disability. He struggled. We're just so proud of him, and he's going to the UW. I already gushed about that. So that's super cool. Took a picture, got on my phone. And then other great news is our son Daniel, who is 23, is joining the family business and is being hired by South County Fire in South Everett area. And so he'll start probably in July. So we got 4 generations of firefighter in our family.
Wow.
And
Keenan's in Marysville, and Daniel will be in South County. And
that's a lot of firefighters.
it's a lot of fire.
You're hogging the firefighters.
It's pretty cool.
And firefighters are handsome, right? So it's a good thing your sons are very handsome.
They know how to do dishes.
And they do. And they know how to barbecue and like all the things. Yes.
We expect a family calendar.
Yeah.
That would be the best holiday card ever. Ever. We so fun. Yes.
So I forgot to mention that London Orthodontics is also a new sponsor.
That's awesome.
And just a little tidbit here, between Jay and Lakeside and myself, Tracy's raised $11,000.
Yeah, you do. That's awesome. Okay, and our presentation today is stand up, hear the applause. It's Bello.
I have a couple things, we're gonna have a retreat coming up, and so I'm trying to get more involved with the group and get more information back so we can, put that on the calendar and talk about it Saturday. So I want to be a listening person, a listening president, and take things back. So things we're having fun with and stuff like that. So we'll just kind of have an open mic kind of a session and what worked well, what can we improve on, things like that. So I have a couple of things here, and Rochelle and I talked about it a little bit last night. So, we're looking for some input, like I said, to take back to the retreat. So, and here's my line, I think Ron really likes it. We can do a lot, but we can't do everything, right? So,
What? What does that mean?
I don't know. No, what that means is, we can do everything, but we are only limited by the manpower we have. So we want to do a lot of good things and not be so far stretched out that we get nothing done, I guess is the thing. So that's kind of what we're looking for.
You want to test out the podium?
I've been there before.
You wanna test it out?
I don't have to be there, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, come on up.
And then we have, so that's kind of what I want to talk about, what makes us passionate about the things we do in the community and the events and stuff like that. And we do have an election coming up, so I think Gary might talk a little bit about that. Are you ready to talk about how that works? And we have a ballot that we'll send out.
We're handing out the ballots, are the information, and the vote will be next week.
Are there speeches?
I don't know.
Interpretive dance?
Thanks to Jim for putting this all together.
I just typed it out.
Well, you got it.
But, the secret nomination.
Yeah, the secret nomination committee put it together.
So as that goes out, so next Friday will be, I guess, the actual election is how that works. And I don't know, is there an official ballot that comes out or?
No, we'll just do this.
Okay.
I think it says down the vote.
For the bylaws, it's supposed to be a ballot. It's scary. Doesn't matter.
The ballot. Right here.
And I think we're supposed to formally accept this.
Okay, so as that comes out, a couple questions, I'll kind of run down here and then we'll just kind of have it open and tell me what you guys want to do, where you want to see the club going and stuff like that. I mean, what would you like to see the club do more of or less of, some kind of events, our involvement, projects that we're doing, the type of events, more international, more local, amount of fundraisers, is that the right amount? We're doing major fundraisers like Aquafest and Corks and Kegs. Is there other stuff? We do a couple small things, more social gatherings, fireside chats, things of that sort. Club image, branding, PR, Facebook, brochures, new materials. And if I forgot something, I want to be open to listen to everything. So maybe we could start off with, and we'll have some budget items. If somebody has an idea on a budget line item, let's hear about it. Let's hear about the amount. Let's hear about, what about a sponsor over here, Bridge Receiving? They want this many dollars. Just think about them, or international. Maybe it's time to go on a trip to Chile or whatever that is. So Chile, there's some Mongolian monkfish. That's always good eating. I think you should get some of those.
Don't they make like wine there?
Yeah, they do. They make good wine, Chilean wine. So anyhow, just thinking about some of the memorable events that we like to do all the time. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there. If anybody has any thoughts on some of the events that we do that we really like, that we want to continue.
All of them, okay, good. So, yes,
I think that the movie nights are a fun thing if they actually happen.
okay,
I like the idea of continuing that.
okay. And that was in the park, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Continuing our beer garden and movie in the park?
Well, we didn't do a beer garden last time, we just had a popcorn.
Right, the music events we did at the beer garden, but not the movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. We didn't?
It's your own private.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but we did do popcorn
That's right.
and waters.
Cotton candy.
Yeah, so that's
It goes
dependent on the
over really
city's
well.
schedule.
But the city is doing that again this year. We're going involved in that.
How many are they doing, do you know?
I think two,
2 movies?
at least one,
Are they doing music?
we're doing the music. We're the music.
Okay, so the city's not doing another on top.
That's correct.
Okay.
But they are doing some, theater events.
Oh, perfect.
And we can pop popcorn of those.
We could.
That's great. What else did we like to do that we've done before? Something new?
We like to sell that beautiful corn.
Corn, Aquafest, yeah, good, okay. Aquafest is good. What about,
Yeah, I do want to bring up too, I guess, once
Yeah.
we brought up Aquafest. So our Corson, what is it called? Viking Coin Quest raffle tickets. Rather than, last year, previous years, we've had the Viking landing at the park where the Vikings jump off, go to the stage and do a drawing with the princesses. In order to increase our time to sell, because we've had an issue selling really the amount of tickets that we shoot for before Aquafest, we'd like to change it up and do our drawing at Corks and Cakes, like we did, I think, last year. And so we still bring in a princess and do the whole thing, but we do the drawing on camera, so it's broadcast, everybody can tune in and watch the drawing. So we changed that up and eliminated that Viking landing. Is everyone, are you good with that?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I do too. It gives us a couple more months to sell tickets.
good, great. Anything else? I know there's always been talk about at Aquafest, we sell corn there. There's always been talk about selling something else there. Any ideas on that? Or maybe there are no ideas, so we don't want to do that. So I'm just throwing that out there.
I guess just clarifying, do we sell the quest tickets at the corn booth also?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So then also as we move into summer, to your same point, like if we do have a booth at the health and wellness fair and at the suicide prevention run, and even at farmers markets, right? Are we selling tickets all summer long, we're selling tickets?
All summer long into the fall, until our Corks and Cakes event.
Great.
Have informal breakfast meetings on on Fridays the club doesn't meet.
Yeah.
And then retire to the
Did you tell
brewery.
Larry?
We forgot to invite you.
We forgot to tell Larry.
Well, on days he's out of state.
Oh, yeah.
I
We
have
do that.
never,
We usually meet at the Buzz.
I have never stayed,
Huh?
But we don't do Zooming because it's informal.
the state of sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay, so any thoughts on other items being sold at the corn booth?
I think we've got our niche there.
Okay, that's good. Just throwing that out there, being open mic night, so we don't even have a mic in the club, do we? Anyhow,
That's your goal.
Yes, we do. We have a mic in.
we do, good, okay. Okay, anything else on some events that we like to do and like to meet at and stuff like that? So we have Corks and Kegs, we all like that? Okay.
I'm thinking with the idea of the coin quest thing, I think that I'm glad we're doing it in the fall. I think
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah, fall is good.
All summer to sell tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
How about firesides? Do you got firesides planned or?
No, that's good. Yeah, firesides, that'd be good.
Parties and breweries.
Firesides, I think that would be great. And it's kind of an informal meeting. You bring a guest or a friend and have a talk, and a lot of business gets done that way. You sit around, have a beer or whatever your favorite beverage is and stuff like that. So I'll put that on the list. More of those.
so
Ding, ding, boom, you're selling
where
your house.
are they normally staged?
Oh, at
Where there's a
Rotarian,
fire-
at
we got the
Rotarian's
fire
house,
department.
a fireside's typically staged at a Rotarian's house after hours, and it's, you know, you get together and you socialize. You know, it's a social event, helps build unity in the club. It's really important.
We do
Or
have-
it could be
I'll do-
somewhere else too.
I'll do bowling night again next year,
Okay,
as long as they'll still have us out at the, central place where we painted bowls for the food bank.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
that's what I thought too. I'm like,
Bowling,
wow.
so the bowling
I think I missed
event
that.
was our bowl painting event.
Yeah, that was cool.
And we donated the bowls to the food bank.
I think we
And
do
then
need
we
to
all
have
went
bowling
on
night
that.
too.
I like
Yeah,
that
that'd be
idea. Let's have
cool.
a bowling night, yeah.
And bowling, actual bowling night.
Yeah.
We should do a bowling team.
That'd be kind of cool. Okay. And what else? Yes.
So, to kind of piggyback on what Scott shared about socialization and unity is a very popular Rotarian activity is guess who's coming to dinner,
Oh,
where you have, depending on the size of the club, you
That's
know,
a good
in our
one.
club, we could probably have maybe 4 or 5 hosts, and somebody has selected their guest, but you don't know who it is until they show up at your door. And,
That's super fun.
yeah, some clubs do that, you know, once or twice a year, and
oh, that's pretty cool.
again, you know, you get to know people and
Yeah.
Yeah, the Everett Club did it, you know, my wife was always just screaming, I had to drag her to these things, and, you know, oh, God, not another one, you see? And she really, really enjoyed it. She got to meet the people, and we met a lot of cool people, and we can't really get friends with just because of that.
Yeah.
And like I said, you don't know, you bring a dish, and, yeah, it's supposed to be kind of secretive, but
Yeah.
you go and, yeah, it is a
Do
lot of
you
fun.
know who is invited to dinner?
No,
The only
no,
person
you
you
don't.
don't, the only person you don't know.
Even the
about
host doesn't
is-
know, right.
Is the special
I
guest.
could not handle that, you guys.
Why?
Oh my gosh, I have to plan and make sure and.
Just plan for 6 or 8 seats. So anyway, that's something.
That's great. That's cool. Yeah.
We can try it on the man, how it works.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
already done it 6 times.
We've done that in Linwood, so.
Great.
That's a good idea.
That's kind of cool.
I do have a 10-person dinner from Ruth that I
Oh.
bought at an auction, it's just sitting there waiting.
There you go. That could be a mystery dinner.
Joyce and I have that too.
You do?
We have, yeah, Joyce and I won the barbecue.
Maybe that's the thing, maybe we do a 20. Well, if that's, we can do that for dinner. Like, that could be a fireside. We'll do a Rotary barbecue.
That sounds fun.
That'd be cool. Yeah. You could combine it as one giant one or have 2 separate ones. That's good. That's really
Another
cool.
thing too might be a progressive dinner, depending on, you know, how close people are living, like Chris and Lauren and I are fairly close, so we could do something there, but I'm just saying, you know, I mean, Kevin's out in the sticks, it might not work for him.
Lauren would have to learn, Lauren would have to learn how to cook.
Oh, that's right.
All you need to do is vacuum the house, Lauren.
Anyway,
Don't do the dishes.
I'm out by there.
Kevin,
Kevin.
what's his name?
And Lance
Sort of.
is
Well, that's
over
true, yeah. Yeah, I guess you guys can do that.
Like real close. We're on the sticks.
Way out there.
Should we have a fly?
What?
And a what?
There we go, flying.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. Fly it up to San Juan Friday Harbor or something.
Yeah, let's do that.
Be cool.
You fly out.
That'd be super
Done
fun.
that.
Do we
for a
know
while.
anybody that might used to live up in Orcas or San Juan? Still up around? There you go.
Okay.
Cool.
And we still like Friday morning meeting time? This is still good? We still like sitting in rows, or do we want to sit in a circle? Do we want to change that up? Is that all good? Pyramid?
We don't like
Pyramid?
Crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce on the floor, never get back up?
3-dimensional.
Change would kill Lori.
How about eating spaghetti with chopsticks?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. A contest.
One noodle at a time.
Contest. Wow.
All over it.
I certainly encourage folks to visit other clubs too, especially since we're gonna be selling tickets all year. And I know it's a challenge sometimes, but, you know, get the list of our local clubs and go visit them.
Yeah.
Our ticket price level's gonna be the same this year. I can't remember, it's like 1,000, 500.
That's a
Yeah.
thought.
So it's,
Same level with it. So any more events that we think we might want to investigate or continue or anything of that sort?
well, we'll want to have a holiday party, of course.
Yeah. There we go.
That was so fun, guys.
It was fun.
The gift exchange was really fun.
Yeah.
We'll definitely, you might want to think about that, fellow.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
Some people want those contests way too easy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
won't mention.
You know, in the
it.
past, we also had a Halloween, party, which was a lot of fun too, at Tanya's house.
That was a long time ago.
Down, yeah, been around since the dawn of time.
Should we look at some dates?
What?
Should we look at some dates on the calendar for like a holiday party?
Yeah.
Training dates? Oh, wasn't it?
I think that's gonna depend on the venue.
Okay. I'll host
I mean,
it.
that's what drove the one that I did at Beacon.
So you're gonna host what?
I would love to host it.
Host
I'll
what?
check with my husband.
The Christmas party?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Christmas party?
Well, one of the things that you can think about, Chris is throwing this out now, and we're meeting next Saturday for a retreat. So if you got dates in mind, we can bring them to the meeting and then start posting.
I'll talk to Dave tonight.
Okay.
You know he's gonna say, again?
And you're gonna go, yes.
Yes, Gabby, please.
Do you still want your teeth cleaned?
Yeah.
Hey, Tracy, just remind us to have this started.
The one sitting on the jar?
Somebody clean out the garage, and we can have a huge party out
Oh, there you go.
I like the way you think.
It's a pretty clean garage.
Well, he's gotta get all his toys
Okay,
out.
so that's a lot of cool social stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
What about service projects? We've got 4 minutes to come up with the world's most amazing service projects.
So we have money to spend.
We have money to spend, and that was one thing that I really was hoping to do this year during my dictatorship was a cool, at least start, a cool major service project in town. And nothing really popped up as a big need that we weren't already working on.
What about more interactive playground at other schools?
Yeah.
We could definitely.
Yeah.
We could definitely do that.
Ken mentioned about a month ago that Skyline was in need of playground equipment and,
And handicap stuff, I think, didn't they say?
yeah.
Yep.
So it might be something, you know, we got a lot of kudos for what we did at Highland Elementary School, especially with the pathway, the wiggle walk, which turned out to be fine as long as people didn't burn themselves.
Or catch themselves on fire?
But there's possibilities at, Winter Heights too, some things that we could do, that would be, you know, not too expensive, but, you know, it's more time.
But did we give them 5,000? Did we give them 5,000?
I think we did, or 7.
That was for equipment. So that's gone.
But there is a project that we'll be doing, later, this summer, that we'll be doing some stuff at Lundin Park. And, a whole little area, corner that was not part of the original, redesign. They went to put a bunch of new trees in there, we had to do a lot of cleaning, and then we're gonna rebark the whole thing. So that's kind of a recurring action plan that we're working on, so.
That was another thing that we brought up too. Do we want to form a tree committee?
Yeah.
Which is a committee of volunteers that identify areas in town where, you know, of course, working with the city, that need trees, right? And so we'll
Beautification of the city coming in,
like
Mr.
we did in
Mayor.
Arlington, we'll do a tree planting.
I
I did talk to,
And they'll start, but 100 years later, we'll have all these new trees.
And Jason Alexander.
Lauren will take pictures of them.
Anderson, Jason, I talked to,
You be on the tree committee? It was really fun when we went to Arlington and did that joint project that morning.
so Scott, you're on the tree committee?
Yeah, I'd love to, yeah.
I have 2 other people. I have Brian, Connors was to be on there, and so does, Mr. Gina Anderson, Jason.
Jason.
So I like the idea of tree planting, but there's a lot of trees that to get out
The
of,
office that planted.
to get out of the way of our sidewalks.
That's public.
And
works.
that sounds like a
You don't
good
want
one.
us
I know, but
with knives.
Okay,
Also with trees, like the native plants have really deep roots and with the rooting and stuff, I think.
Native stuff, that's all the plan.
That's the whole plan.
That's, yeah, only native stuff. This is some pretty cool things. They have an affinity to cedars, I love cedars.
I have another question. That's great. I think we'll investigate that. I think it'll be a good one. We'll work with the city on that. So, we always talk about it at the Corks and Kegs, the fund a cause. So any thoughts on a fund a cause? It's a little early, but not too early. Who do we,
Well, now would be a good time to fund the cause of the food bank, because we will be paving on Monday, weather permitting, and foundation about a week later, and so things are gonna start rocking and rolling there.
okay. I think something, when we have a fund a cause and that person that's part of that group would come and speak a little bit and present their, here's where the money goes, here's what we're doing it for, and all that kind of stuff. So it helps people open their wallets.
Our one of our Rotarians, Chris Jacobson, is president of the building committee now. So I'm
What,
sure.
our building committee?
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to come in.
Okay. Any other thoughts on other ones? Not that we have to say this is it, but you know, okay.
Did someone say Skyline?
Yeah, I did.
The playground or playland. I think also on that list.
Skyline?
Skyline on the tree needs playground equipment. On that list also, rather than doing someone else's project as our fund and need, if we come up with a rocking project, that can be our fund and need,
That'd be really cool.
right? So we keep the money in-house and spend it on our own projects.
Yeah.
That's an option too.
Yeah, that's a good option.
My house needs painting. It would be awesome.
That's only beneficial to two, Larry.
Close enough.
Okay, and all throughout the year, we can, you know, submit ideas and stuff like that to any of us, and we can present to like, do we want to do this or not? And my last thing, I know we're running out of time, would be any budget items that we want to talk about, or we need some funding. And I know in the shortness of time, you can always email me. I know Tracy and Linda are working on their little piece of it. So there's a couple line items. If anybody can think of anything, let me know, or let me know right now of, you know, gee, I think, you know, we're back to the social thing, you know, we're going to need that line item beefed up a little bit. So when we go to the fireside or we do something, there's a little more funding in there to help offset that. Right, Rochelle?
I'm sorry, I didn't listen.
Yeah, okay, good.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about, you know, the fireside chats and the coonery boards or whatever it is, that we're going to need to beef that line item up in the budget a little bit to cover some of those expenses. And more marketing, we need a little more marketing and beef up our image a little bit. So we're going to need more money in that budget bucket to cover those expenses, rather than having 4 line items. And then we're going to take some out here and put it down here and up and down. So that's just kind of my thought. A few more line items. So if anybody has any thoughts on a new line item, or gee, we need to beef up a line item, that'd be great to hear or send to me.
Are we gonna at some point start doing breakfast again, or what's the plan there?
I don't know. That's a
What do you guys
question.
think? Do we need to do breakfast again? Do you want to do breakfast
Well,
again?
we voted on it a while back.
I think we did, and we voted it no.
But it's a fluid,
I
it's
guess.
a fluid decision
Right,
with
right.
time.
Table that for now and let's revisit in a month or
And maybe breakfast isn't a big pancake and bacon and eggs. Maybe it's just an easy donut thing. I don't know if that's good or not. It's not good for your health. We have coffee. Oh, how about water?
Water.
Would you like me to approach Buzz in and see how much a person they would charge to provide breakfast?
Yeah, check it out. It doesn't hurt to
I'd be
check
more
it
than
out.
happy to do that.
what's the minimum number?
Yeah, I'll put down.
And $5 a head. See, I think what happens is people come in and there are those that dive in and do it, and then there are those that don't. So then you got all this extra food laying around, and then I have to get up, or not that I'm complaining, but one of us has to get up early and put it all together, and it's a big to-do for some of us. So that makes it a challenge, because
Once a year, man, it's like, come on.
I know. Once a year.
Well,
Twice a year.
Maybe once or twice, but
Anyhow,
It's 52 weeks.
it's not too bad, but
Twice.
anyhow, we'll talk about that again in a month or so or whatever, so. Anything else? I mean, I want to, you know, kind of have it open, and people email me or tell me at the meeting or whatever that, hey, what about this idea? Let's try and get it sold. And big bottom line is we're raising money for our community and helping those in need. So that's what we're trying to do. So anyhow, any other questions? That's it. I guess we need to.
So, Chris is gathering input until the 11th or the 10th, right?
Yeah,
So
the
you got
11th.
2 weeks-ish. That next,
10 days.
next, what day
No,
is it?
wow. Next Saturday, a week from tomorrow.
So it's a week. Okay, so we've got a week. So if you think of cool stuff, email Chris or, and then, or bring it to the meeting next Friday.
Yeah.
Because then we'll have to do our board retreat with our current board, our new board and committee directors or heads or chairs or whatever. And then we'll come up and dial all this stuff in. Because with Corona, I mean, we kind of went, we went a little silent for a bit because we had to. And now it's time to come out big and get back to what we really love to do. And when we are doing what we love to do, and we love attending meetings and being together and serving the community, that brings more people in, right?
And the big thing is,
grow
yeah,
our club too.
grow the club membership, passion. If we all have passion for something, we all come together and get engaged and make it happen.
So
That's the best.
it's going to be service and social, and together when you have that combination, people are going to make us a priority. To serve
Helps our
and
image.
attend meetings.
Yeah, club image. So, okay.
It's an awesome club image.
Yeah, awesome club
We
image.
do
So,
it really good.
yeah.
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 We were really.
Exactly. Right. We have a great image.
We're too legit.
Keep it going. And we're going to beef up our marketing and our PR, and it's going to be great. And I think Don was talking about, and we've talked about this for a while, but he's really kind of been on it. Don, thanks for that, is like videotaping things and getting things collected like a library and then put somewhere on the internet or on our club site so people can actually see what we are doing. So I think that's a big to do right there. And it's a big job because you got to splice the video and the pictures and all that. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And just a reminder, I'm not at every event like the roadsides. Anybody with a phone, please just feel free to just take a few videos. Still pictures are great too. I can always put those in. But they're easy to gather up and put together and make kind of, and that's going to be hopefully part of our program for emergency case.
Yeah. Is it, so if someone sends you a video, can you go in there and edit it? Like it's a 10-minute video and you edit it down to like 2 minutes or whatever?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or it might be easier to edit it, well, whatever it takes.
Yeah, okay.
We can do that.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Phone video, put hair on top of my head or?
I can have some fun with that. I'm sure you're right.
That's it. I don't have any other questions. Anybody have anything for the good of the whole? Okay.
Awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for all the good stuff.
Thank you, Val.
And thanks.
Hey, it's all good. Thank you. Well, that was awesome. I love all that input. Okay, and have a good weekend. Stay dry. We'll see you Wednesday at Farmers Market. Sign up for the skateboard park cleanup when Brian sends the email. Pay and sign up for the Viking dinner. You need to go shopping for Viking gear.
I'm not gonna be able to be there. Motorcycle trip.
Okay. Have a good week. Shoot. Shoot, it's so fun.
So, when would you like to help me fix my major film?
Well,
I thought
you know, I
the
think-
farmer's market started later like Everett's.
I think you're kind of off the hook. Brian has already sent out the invites.
Okay.
And I don't know, this farmer's market,
What are we
do we
talking
need,
about?
just whatever we're going to have at our booth at the farmer's market. It's really,
Do we have
Linda
stuff?
had volunteered to kind of help organize that, but I don't know.
But I
You
didn't
don't
even
know?
know it started yesterday. And next Wednesday, I'm taking my sister to the airport. Her flight's at 6.
Okay.